Welcome to Friday Refresh, brought to you by the Helping Healing Humor podcast with Ben and Travis. Go check out all the good content, including other podcasts, funsing songs, VBS songs, blogs, and funny videos. They're all yours to enjoy free at benandtravis.com. A recent road trip to a rural cemetery for a graveside funeral had me passing through many small towns. All through these towns on the outskirts were buildings and houses and barns that caught my eye. It wasn't for the grandeur of them, not at all actually. What caught my eye was that the great many of them had become so dilapidated that they were beyond repair. Regardless of where you go, whether small towns or large cities, you'll see buildings like this. Many years ago, I went to Scotland on a mission trip and had the opportunity to see several castles. Most of them would have been dated back to times before my country of citizenship even existed. Yet some could nearly be lived in. I'm sure many are, but many were in ruins. What makes one place seemingly stand the test of time and other structures look like they could fall in at any minute? Interest and energy. Places usually become unsound due to lack of attention put on them, whether by the owners of the house or the barn or by customers of those small town businesses. They can't survive without attention being given to them and to the proper things. Energy must be spent up front in preventing decay and erosion, because there comes a time when building has so much structural damage that it can't be salvaged. It ends up simply being another headstone to a failed business, a long neglected homestead, or a useless barn. When we look at our homes and our relationships, much of the same applies. I've seen a lot of people that spent years giving no attention to their marriage and their family life, only to stand looking at the crumbling walls of connection and wondering how it got to this place. It got there because of lack of interest and energy. Many people also find themselves looking at the spiritual lives in the same way. They stand staring at spiritual barns where God meant for there to be treasure stored, only to see barns whose walls have collapsed and spiritual harvest being destroyed. Why? The lack of interest and energy. We're on a relatively short journey in life. What sort of structures will you have along the path? Family, relationships, spiritual growth are among the most important. How much interest and energy are you devoting to them? What could you change today to begin giving more attention to the long neglected people and goals in your life? And that is your Friday Refresh.